Just excited to play again. I've been out for a while, so my approach has really been ready to go for before mini camp and things like that. So I've been putting the work in. Just did the body comp results. I've maintained, if not got better, with my body. So I'm just excited to be able to go out here again and give it a shot. I do. We've all been talking about it. You could just feel the energy. Guys aren't, dang, training camp is here. I'm glad training camp is here. I'm ready to, go to work, and guys understand, what Kyle has asked of us. On the offensive side and on the defensive side, guys are excited about the scheme and just, want to see it all come together. So for it to be here now and guys to have the attitude that we have, that's the right direction we want to go in.
Just like Joe, who was here before, you have the perspective of enough camps to understand and enough leadership to understand the ones that work well. What just feels right about this group and these guys?
Well, I think before we got out of here about 5 weeks ago, we all came together as a team and put what was important for us to, keep in our minds while we took that break. And number one was to protect the team. And I feel like every guy here is that type of guy, that the team will come first and understand that we need everyone here to get the work in, to see what we have, to compete and make sure that, the team is as good as we're going to be. We've been working together on days where we didn't have to be here. I think that starts with building the team, camaraderie and things like that. So all those things, man, just to have gone through 7 camps prior to this one feels like, from what we've been through in the past, feels like we're on the right track.
John Lynch said 2 weeks ago on the radio that he wanted to see you in the preseason, wanted to see the guy he'd seen on the tape the past few years. Is that something you're eager to participate in? I know there's been a couple of years where you've been limited or been on a snap count, but participating in the preseason is something you look forward to?
I just look forward to playing, man. I don't. The coach. Sometimes coaches want you to play more than you want to play. Sometimes you want to play more than they want you to play. So I'm just gonna, put the work in, man, and be ready to go. It's time for me to just do what I know I can do. Like I said before, the accolades I've earned doesn't mean anything. I'm starting from scratch. I'm hungry, and a lot of guys look up to me and understand what I've accomplished, but I'm taking pride into leading them and showing them the way.
Are you excited to mentor Reuben Foster? Have you seen potential in being able, he hasn't been on the field yet, but just from being around him, could he be an impact player this season?
I think so. I think from what I've seen, he understands the game. We've got a chance to work out together several times, and he's excited to be around me. So I think that's the first step into building a relationship the way that we're trying to get to. We've seen what he's done in college. We just want to, transfer here to the NFL, and he's open ears, open to learning new things, and that's what we're going to need to get to that point. So I really do think he'll have a successful career.
You watch much college football? Did you see him? What do you remember of him? What do you think of him if you did see him in college?
He plays the linebacker position right. Just want him to understand that, this game is more angle-like in the NFL. Guys can cut faster and do a lot more things. So that's just all you got to, transfer that and understanding to the NFL level. But he wouldn't be here or would have gotten drafted the way he did if we didn't believe that he can do those things. So He's definitely a linebacker and understands the game as much as he needs to be successful. Kyle's offense just has a lot of variety to it. You know, sometimes you can expect certain plays out of different formations, but, you know, Kyle gives you pretty much every scenario that you can get out of just the simplest formations, and he makes it all, you know, look the same, you know, and that's challenging to the back end, to us as linebackers, with giving the quarterback holes to just see through the defense, with us, you know, honoring a run fake or it being a run and us being late to come downhill. So, and I think he understands, you know, what other coordinators wants to call or is trying to take away, and he does the opposite. So, I've been excited, you know, since he's gotten here, to go against it, you know, to see the flaws in our defense, so that I can expect, you know, what other teams are going to do against us. So it's a benefit to us. It may not be easy. We might have some bad days on defense in practice, but at the end, it's going to help us.
Does having a strong safety in the box impact your role on the defense and your responsibilities?
Just understanding, you know, where he is, you know, understanding, you know, a run might go towards him more than coming to the linebackers on the strong side. You know, him wanting to be down there, him being able to take some pressure off, you know, us having to go cover this fast speed guy, with him being in the box and certain personnels. You know, a lot of things, him understanding the run fits, that way we can give different looks, and them not understanding if we're down in the box or if he's getting out of there. You know, all those things come into play. So I'm excited to see that, and those guys embrace the challenge that Coach Silas asked him to do.
Is there any play in the off-season program where you tested your Achilles, or is that something that once you get in the regular season where you really go full speed and see where it's at?
Well, I've been full speed. I've done everything throughout minicamp. Those practices that we've had, those weren't just lackadaisical practices. We got after it. Coaches wanted to see what kind of players we had, who can practice without pads. I think that's harder than, you know, practicing with pads, because you have to protect your teammates, but also get your job done. And I've completed that. You know, I've stood tall with all the workouts. So the Achilles is fine. I'm not worried about that. You know, I'm just ready to just put the pads back on and fly around.
Seems like both you and Malcolm Smith made a lot of plays in pass defense in the spring. You feel like you've developed a good chemistry, you know, starting out with Malcolm, and you know, how much of a challenge is it going to be for Reuben to displace him in the starting lineup?
Yeah, Malcolm's got a head start, and he's been playing for a while now. He understands the game, and I think that's the reason, you know, we were able to kind of click out there during minicamp, you know, because he understood what was coming, and we were able to talk about a few things, as it was going on. But, you know, our room is very tight-knit, you know, and we're all about getting a solution out of any problem that we come up with as a group. And, you know, we let the coaches really decide and handle the rotation and things like that. But, yeah, Malcolm's he's definitely a good player and understands the game as well.
Joe Still has mentioned a couple times he thinks the guys they brought in this year are all about football. And I was wondering your thoughts on that. And a couple guys have struck you in particular as far as being recommended.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we definitely have guys who you know, love the game of football, and it's not just excited to, you know, be in the NFL or, you know, be able to play. you could just tell, when you want guys that want to do it, not guys that have to, not guys that's asked to do it. And on days where we're not supposed to do it or be here, you have about 10 or 11 guys in here, getting the work in. And me and Joe has been here on those days, and I think that brings the team together where they see the guys that have accomplished so much, still here, still working, still putting in the work, like they haven't reached their goals. So all those things has definitely just propelled us in the right way. And hats off to John and Kyle for understanding and seeing what we were missing in the past years, and getting those guys back in here is really bringing football back into this organization.
Last one, guys.
They've used their first years as a learning tool, and I think they see where they can be some dominant players at this level now. They've both been together, been watching film of themselves, and just come up and say, "Bo, I got you on this play," or "Understand why I can't do this on this play," and that's what you want. Guys that just get better. No one's ever had a perfect year. You're always going to see things where you can get better at, and those guys have been in Hawaii working. I've been seeing it. I've been talking to them, and for them to go learn from, a colleague from another team, just shows that they put their pride aside, understand how hard this guy's working, what he's able to accomplish already in the NFL. Shows that they want to be the best that they can be at such a young age, and that's the reason why we will be better than what we were, a whole lot better.